Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I've done a couple videos on this before, but never this easy and never with color. You'll just have to wait and see. I'm gonna hold down the control button so it's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and make it something other than a hairline, and then I'm gonna Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key. Bring it in, and then Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now I'm going to select all these. I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. And when I do that, I can left click, right click, and I've got that. I only want 1/4 of that. So I'm working in the center of the page. So I'm going to take the 2-point line. I'm going to hold down the control button. I'm going to hit P. And then I'm going to Control D and I'm going to rotate that line 90 degrees. And because it's in the center, we don't have to do it in the center. I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key. I'm going to delete these lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and take away that line and that line. Something looks a little funny. I must have deleted too many lines. Well, it'll work anyway. It just won't be as nice. I forgot to delete this bottom one. We only want 1/4 of it. So I'm going to delete that, delete that. I'm going to go ahead and Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key or the Control key. Do that right there, and then I'm going to mirror it the other way. Now it's offset, but it's easy if you have Snap to Object on, just to move that over there and it'll snap to it. And Snap to is right here, Snap to Object. I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to get my Shape tool, and I'm going to connect these nodes. So I'm going to go select them. I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Join Curves. I've got mine set on 0.1, and so now it made that. Now I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Control key again and do that right there. Select it all. You don't have to do this, but it's so much easier and you won't have a leak. So now this is one unit. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it in size. And now I'm going to bring in an ellipse and hit P. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key. Bring that in. I'm going to get a 2-point line holding down the Control key. The Control key controls it. I'm going to mirror that, or not mirror it. I'm going to rotate it 10 degrees. Control D and make a duplicate and mirror that. So I've got this shape. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, set on any color. I'm going to fill that in and move that over. Our graphic's a little bit too big, but it'll, I don't have it grouped together. I'm going to just go ahead and reduce it in size a little bit. I don't really think it matters. Now I've got it selected. I'm going to go to Effect and Envelope. That'll come up, Create from Form. You'll get this little arrow, and I put it in that shape. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click, right click. That one's selected. I'm going to select that one now and go EC. That put it exactly in that shape. And now I can nudge this over and it'll be in our shape. Now I can get rid of if you have trouble centering an item, if you don't have my hotkey, you could have left those lines and it would help you center. Now we're going to Control D and make a duplicate. Alternate C is going to make it rotate from the center of the page. We did 10 twice, so we're going to go 20. Control D all the way around. Just make sure you don't get too many. Now we're going to take this and kind of look at it. And we've got an envelope shape, but it does not really matter. I'm going to grab them all, grab my shape. Well, for some reason I can't do that. Let's take this and let's weld it and see if that doesn't close all the nodes. I see a couple of arrows, but it might have worked. Nope, see those right there need to be closed. So what I can do is, the whole thing is selected. I'm going to select the whole thing with the Shape tool. I shouldn't have closed my Docker, Windows, Dockers, Join Curves. This is going to help you not have a leak, and it changed it all. Now we could still have a leak a little bit, and I messed up the lines. So I'm just going to fill in the other lines. I'm going to zoom in like right there, and I'm going to fill that in with blue. Or light turquoise. I'm going to go in and go blue here. And see, by closing those nodes, hopefully we won't have a leak. Let's put a yellow here. And this is going to add a lot to it. We'll use this orange. And just one more. You could do more. I could have done a lot more. We've got yellow, orange. We don't have a deep purple. Now all you have to do, and it would have looked better made with more, but if you will take this and select it and right-click No Outline, you're going to get that right there, and you just have the colors. I could have made my thing a little thicker. So and one thing about it being a filled-in object, it doesn't matter really what size you make it. We're going to take a black box, holding down the Shift key and hit P. But let's make it black by right-clicking. Let's go to Object, Order, Back a Page. And I should have made my lines a little thicker. They would have really stood out a little bit more. But it's pretty cool. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.